My name is Carol Jones, and I am a breast cancer survivor, and this is my story about the power of prayer. In 2012, I went for my yearly mammogram checkup, and they called me back for an additional test due to something they couldn't see clearly. It's happened before, so I wasn't really concerned. They brought me in and did a mammogram and an ultrasound. And at that point, we were just going to have to wait till we get the reports of the ultrasound to see if it was cancer or not. And it was. They found cancer in my right breast locally. When I got to MD Anderson, they found cancer in my left breast. So now I've got two cancers of different types in both breasts. So it was decided to have a double mastectomy. They still said that it would probably require chemo and possibly radiation, or both. I never felt scared. I never worried. I knew I was going to survive this. How I knew that, I don't know, but I just felt in my heart that I was going to survive. Once we informed the church and Brother Greg that I had breast cancer, he announced it in the sanctuary during worship one Sunday. And our church does this really neat thing when there's someone who needs special prayer. The deacons and members will crowd around you during the service and lay hands on you and lift you up in prayer. That feeling is so peaceful. It's very calming and very reassuring. As the news got out among the church members, I started receiving prayergrams, and it's a little card that we have, and they write an encouraging message on it, or they write scripture. And again, this is very comforting. It gives you a sense of peace that God's got this, and I'm not going to worry. Now, my husband was worried. He was very worried. I was not. My children were worried. I just had a peace about it, and that came from prayer. I had the surgery, and they said that the lymph nodes were not involved, and they could get what they call clean margins, and the doctors informed me I was cancer-free, and I would not have to have the chemo or the radiation. I truly believe that the prayers from my Sunday school class, from my church, from my family, the prayergrams I received from church members, it kept me lifted so high that it was impossible for me to worry about it. It was just, God's got this, and I'm not going to worry about it. I turned it over to God, and the power of prayer lifted me up and kept me floating the whole time. It took about 3 years to finish up the cancer surgery and the reconstruction. At times, the reconstruction was hard, but I still had people praying for me, and I still felt their prayers. It's been 7 years since my diagnosis. I am still cancer-free. Don't underestimate the power of prayer. It is a force to be reckoned with.